Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I am uploading a makeup video after so long and I'm so excited to share this look with you because this is my everyday natural go-to makeup. I use this look anytime I want to step out for interviews, for shopping, or if you just generally want to go out and slay your day. So if you want to know how to get this look, continue watching. So as usual, I spray my face with the Evian facial mist. I love this spray. It always refreshes my face before I start the makeup. Then I go with my SunBless SPF 50 sunscreen recommended to me by a dermatologist. This sunscreen is amazing. It almost feels like a primer, and of course it's important to use sunscreen before you step out. After which I use the Lakme Absolute Blur Perfect primer. This is very good, and I don't skip this step even when I'm doing light makeup because it just sets the makeup in place all day and doesn't let it move from your skin. After which I go in with the Loreal Matte Magique foundation. This is a superb matte foundation which sits very lightly on the skin and stays matte all day. As you can see, I'm taking a very tiny amount on my beauty blender and spreading it across my skin and just dab. You don't need to use much during the day because it feels very cakey at the end of the day if you use a lot of product. So I like to keep it very light so that my skin can also breathe. I then go in with my Makeup Revolution Cover and Conceal palette along with this ProArte concealer brush, which is really good to apply concealers to specific spots. So I'm just taking a very tiny amount of concealer and using it on all the red areas, and of course concealing a bit of my under eye. Again, not much product because I don't want my face to look too cakey, and even if my freckles or some of the redness shows up after the base is done, I'm okay with that because it's the daytime. So again, I'm blending all of this in with a damp beauty blender, which is the best way to actually blend. And then I take my Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer. This is a really good eraser for dark circles, and I use it as a highlighter just to brighten up my face a little bit more and make me look more fresh and awake, because that's what going out is all about, right? Being all awake and fresh. And okay, I'm just rambling now. So I nicely blend all of that in, and then I set it with the LA Girl Pro Powder. This is a very good powder, and I use a Real Techniques buffing brush to just very lightly dust off a little bit of the powder on my face. You can see I'm not even using the powder, I'm just using it from the sponge of the powder, just so that there's a very light coverage and it sets all of the product into my skin and doesn't let it move throughout the day and keeps my face fresh. Next, I take the Freedom Bronzer. This is a really huge bronzer pan, and I already had some blush on my brush, which is why I look so surprised, which is why I just sort of take all of that on my cheeks to remove all of the pinkness from the brush. And then I take the bronzer and sort of very lightly start warming up my face from the jawline, from the temples, and my forehead, my cheekbones. This is just to add some color and warmth to the skin. I also take my Real Techniques highlighting brush and lightly bronze the nose just to contour it a little bit. I don't like to go in with full contouring on a day-to-day basis. I then take the same bronzer with an eyeshadow brush and I define my crease. So I don't have the time to sort of really look for a crease color. So I just, use the bronzer shade to also define my crease, which is simple. I then take this angular brush, and again with the bronzer I'm defining my lower lash line. This is very good just to add some definition to the eye, and I think I forgot eyebrows, which is why the expression. So quickly I brush my brows and use my ProArte eyebrow pencil to define my eyebrows. Well, this takes the maximum amount of time because I feel it's very important that even if your face is light, your eyebrows need to be on point, because I feel for me and for everyone else, eyebrows truly define your face. So just spend some extra time doing your eyebrows even if you're stepping out, because they can really make all the difference. So to tidy my eyebrows up more, I take the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in the shade NW30, and I use the same ProArte concealer brush to outline my eyebrows and give them that extra definition, which can make so much difference. Like, just look at my brow shape after this step. So I just like to go all out with my eyebrows, which is why I take so much time, but it's worth it. Next, I take my Maybelline Color Sensational Topaz Gold Mini Palette and take the center shade, which is a very nice goldenish bronzy shade, very natural, and apply it to the remaining part of my eye. I then go in with a dark brown shade. You can use any dark brown shade to just define the lower lash line a bit more, because I don't like to use any kohl and I want the look to be very natural. I also take that brown shade on the outer edges of my eye and blend it in with my eyeshadow brush just to make the look very natural and no harsh lines at all. Then I take my ProArte gel eyeliner pencil, and this looks really creepy, but I'm tight lining my eye, basically putting the eyeliner on that inner eyelid. I just look like I'm spazzing right now, but you can see it makes quite a difference, and I don't like to put very dark eyeliner on a day-to-day basis. So what I'm doing is I'm taking a black eyeshadow, this pointed eyeshadow brush. I'm just outlining my eye. Is it outlining? No, I'm just basically using eyeshadow as an eyeliner, because eyeliner is very defined, very sharp, and sometimes I want that soft look, you know, which is just very glowing. And in those days, I prefer not using liquid or gel eyeliner, so I just use an eyeshadow. Then I go in with the Color Bar eyelash curler and I curl my lashes straight into heaven. So I don't really have really long lashes, so I really need to use a lot of mascara, but I don't, especially not on a day-to-day basis, because it's such a pain to get it off at the end of the day. So I'm just applying a light coat of the Maybelline Falsies Push Up Drama Waterproof Mascara. Wow, that's a long name. And as you can see, my eyes start looking so much better after this step. I know if I used false eyelashes, I would have looked way better, but not on a day-to-day basis. No, I'm not going through the pain of applying falsies. Now I take a very light golden whitish shade and apply it to the inner edges of my eye. This just brightens up your eye, makes it look even more popping. Then I take my Loreal blusher. This is the shade Paradise Coral, and it has like 3-4 different shades mixed into it. And honestly, on a day-to-day basis, I like my cheeks to be really pink, which is what you can see here, and I apply directly to the apples of my cheeks. Then I go in with a lip balm just to moisturize my lips before I actually fill them in with my Lakme 9 to 5 liquid lipstick. This is actually a mix of a lipstick and a blush, which is pretty cool. It's a weightless matte mousse lip and cheek color in the shade Coffee Light, and I'm using it to outline my lips and then filling them in with it ever so slightly, because I'm going in with another lipstick, which is my Chanbor lipstick. This shade is to die for. This is a shade called Desert Rose, and it's their powder matte lipstick range, and it's beautiful. And I always like to end things with a little bit of a glow. I take my LA Girl shimmer brick. No, it's not a brick, it's a shimmer stick. Oh god, what is it called? It's called the contour stick in the shade Luminous. Why? It's not even contouring. I'm just using it to highlight my nose, my lips, and my cheekbones. It's a very natural highlighter. I don't like the fact that it comes across, you know, very harshly on the skin and I have to like literally use your fingers to blend it in so much, but it actually looks nice. I like the shade a lot. And that completes my everyday makeup look. Oh, how can we forget the collarbones, darling? No, we can't, because you're wearing an off-shoulder dress. You need to highlight the collarbones. So yes, that is the end of it, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video and like this look. I know I can still see the freckles and the redness on my face, but that's what a natural look is all about, right? Put on those shades and hide all the eyeshadow that you put and look like a fool, but please don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it, and also subscribe to my channel if you haven't done that already. Hit the bell icon for all the notifications so that you get to know when I upload the video next. And yeah, thank you for watching. Bye. दीदी एक सेकंड कुछ मत हिलाओ. दीदी एक सेकंड रुक जाओ. बंद कर दो, बंद कर दो. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please hit the. दीदी, अब मेरी वीडियो में आ रही है.